My name is Deepak Rao. I'm a rheumatologist at Brigham and Women's Hospital and an associate professor of medicine at Harvard Medical School. Our work is really about trying to understand the features of immune activation and immune dysfunction in individuals with lupus, looking in detail at T cells in the circulation in individuals with lupus. This work is in part a product of a really unique collaboration between my group and the group of Jae-Hyuk Choi, who's a dermatologist and immunologist. And what we noticed was that there's this imbalance in the types of immune cells that are activated in the circulation of individuals with lupus. It's kind of out of whack. And we think that this is actually a core part of the immune dysregulation that happens in individuals with lupus. We identified a couple of ways then to rebalance. One of them is actually through a medication that we use already to treat some individuals with lupus called anifrolumab, which is an antibody that blocks interferon. Second, we discovered another factor that actually pushes T cells away from a damaging B cell helper phenotype, and that's through a specific protein called the aryl hydrocarbon receptor. So the next steps here are to try to understand the whole range of factors that kind of control this balance. Can we use the aryl hydrocarbon receptor or activating the aryl hydrocarbon receptor to help correct this imbalance in T cell responses? We're hopeful that this kind of idea and others that will follow will give us a new set of strategies to bring the immune system back to a healthier state of balance. The Lupus Insight Prize is enabling us to continue this work of understanding the factors that drive dysregulation of this pathway and how we can correct it. It helps us with a set of tools that may more efficiently identify who has lupus and who doesn't. We can measure these features of immune activation to try and assess more clearly whether the medications that we're using are influencing the damaging immune response in patients with lupus. It gives us a new strategy for how to improve the response, how to correct this response. I'd especially like to recognize the contributions of individuals with lupus, patients with lupus who we see in clinic who participate in these studies. These studies depend on a collaboration between patients and physicians, scientists like me, to work together in our shared dedication to trying to understand this disease better. I'm just incredibly honored about this. I think there's maybe 12 or 13 of these that have been given out so far. They go to folks who are pillars in lupus research. They've gone to my heroes, and so to be in this group is just outrageous to me. I'm really incredibly honored by this.